This is how I turn my iPhone Pro Max into an affordable run-and-gun cinema camera that fits in a small Pelican case. I work with cameras as my full-time job, and my top choice for camera cages is always Smallrig. This cage doesn't allow for pop sockets, so I found this magnetic ring for $16.99. My everyday cameras all have these Peak design straps, so I bought a thin version called a leash. The dual handle is securely attached to the cage so easily in both horizontal and vertical mode. I opted for the SSD mount bracket from Smallrig. The hard drive I'm using is a Samsung T7 2TB solid-state drive. A USB-C cable that supports 10 GB per second is needed. I highly recommend the Kondor Blue Straight because it also clears the porthole in the camera cage. There are a variety of lenses available for iPhones. For my application, I need an 8mm fisheye to be able to capture as much action as possible in a small confined area. To get a little more battery life, I'm using a magnetic portable charge from Anker. Wow. Look at that rig. Let's test this out at the scariest haunted house in America, Dark Hour Haunted House. To unlock the full potential of the camera, I'm using the free Blackmagic camera app and shooting in S-Log.
We once again have YouTube!
As you can see, the iPhone 15 Pro Max camera is superb in low light conditions. The fisheye lens does much better than the iPhone wide-angle lens at capturing the space. This lens is so wide that you can see my fingers and the SSD at the edges of the frame. Not a big deal. I just zoom in a little bit in post to correct the issue. The dual grips help so much with stabilizing the shot, and compared with my Sony a7R III with an anamorphic lens, the rig is a fraction of the weight, making it easier to get smooth shots without a gimbal or a Steadicam system. After shooting in S-Log, I can import my footage and color correct. I like adding vignetting, edge blur, and a lot of grain.
Welcome to my lab, you foolish creatures! Just make sure you don't touch my thing!
For under $500, my phone is now a professional cinema camera.